Worried by the level of decadence in the state public service coupled with fraudulent payroll, salary and pension system, Governor Oluwarotimi Akeredolu inaugurated a 7-member committee to continuously clean up infractions on the payroll. The committee, headed by a retired permanent secretary, Mr. Victor Olajorin, commenced the work in October 2021. After a series of engagements, it was time for the committee to present its report to Governor Akeredolu. The chairman, Mr. Olajorin, thanked the governor for the opportunity to serve while highlighting some of their findings. According to him, the committee beamed its searchlight on the Teaching Service Commission and the Hospital Management Board for the first part of the assignment.
For the Teaching Service Commission, we identified that some officers were not actually there. Some had retired, some were taking double salaries, some were taking pension, and also taking salary simultaneously. So we had an observed loss of about 304 million that we identified in that instance. We went to the hospital's management board. We also identified some infractions. We have a case of an officer who also did a bad day in 2010, 50 years, and as of now he still says he has about 3 more years. He produced a brochure for the bad day. So we have identified the officer and he's been asked to refund some amount of money that's overtaken for the period and she was to stay. And there are some officers that we cannot even trace. We have a sizable number of them that we cannot trace. And so when we did our computation, we have about 192 million involved in that instance.
He noted that some officers enjoyed some allowances not due to them, while others were fraudulently receiving money from government after disengaging from the state public service. Mr. Olajorin said the committee discovered that distribution of officers in the Hospital Management Board is lopsided. Responding to the discoveries, Governor Akeredolu appreciated members of the committee for their courage and transparency.
The money in figure is not enough yet. We have over-bloated workforce, and undoubtedly I'm sure there are many ghost workers, so many. And when you say people are paying money back, I want to say this here now. In addition to recovering salaries from those who are taking double salary, head of service, get them interdicted and dismissed. Because there is no way you won't know you are taking double salary. It's the only way to pass the message down that what you are doing is wrong. It's not only just to recover the money and you still retain them in service. Recover the money and get them sacked.
He described as unfortunate the level of decadence in the public service, noting that all recruitments be stopped pending the conclusion of the verification exercise. He charged them not to succumb to undue influences from the public. Wahab Bankole, OSRC News.